Hi, I am Stacey Ann, the Melanin Principessa, and welcome to my channel. So, have you ever wondered how it is that someone may be earning a good salary but still seem to be struggling? They appear to be living from paycheck to paycheck. Maybe this has even happened to you. You may have gotten a pay increase or had gotten a promotion, but you're still struggling. This is because of money habits. Today in this video, we're going to be discussing 14 money habits, and together we are going to categorize them into good or bad. Stay with me for more on this. Thank you for staying with me, and before I continue, I'd like to just take this moment to remind you to like this video and subscribe to my channel if it is that you would like to get more content such as this. Feel free to also share this video with persons that you believe will benefit from the information shared. You can also leave a comment down below and feel free to contact me on any of my details I have shared in the description box. So let's get right into it. So over here, we're going to be tagging all our good money habits, and over here, we're going to be tagging the opposite, which are the bad money habits. The first one we're going to talk about today is invest every dollar that you have. Now, where do you think that would fit? Would that fit as a good money habit or a bad money habit? Well, if you guessed bad, then you guessed correctly. Now, if it is that we should invest every dollar that we have, then we will run into challenges when it is that we meet upon an emergency. Now, remember that life will throw many unforeseen circumstances our way. So what we will have to do is to instead have an emergency fund created. It is important that you have a savings amount that is 3 to 6 times your living expenses. This is what we would consider to be your safety net. So if it is that you should meet upon any unforeseen challenges such as illness or major repairs, then you will have your emergency fund to access. It should be in an account that is accessible to you. This way you can actually allow your investments to grow as opposed to having to remove funds from it that can cost you in the long run. The next money habit that we will discuss is pick up only what you need at the grocery store. Now, which category do you believe this particular money habit would fall? Would it be good or bad? Well, if you guess that it's bad, then you again guessed correctly. Now, someone may say, what could be wrong with picking up just what you need at the grocery store? Now, something that we must remember is that need is relative. Meaning, in the moment you may feel as though you need something, while in another moment, under very similar circumstances, you may realize that it's not actually a need. We are humans. We function off emotions and feelings and our desires. So what is wrong with that particular money habit is the fact that there isn't a plan. Now, the reverse for this type of money habit would be to create a budget. Yes, a budget does not speak specifically or directly to grocery only, but of course, if it is that you have an amount set aside on that budget for your groceries, then you will be forced to create a shopping list. Once you go to a grocery store or do any other type of shopping, then you would already know what it is that you will be purchasing and of course know the amount that you will be spending. Remember that budgeting is very important. It helps to give you control of your money. Once you have a budget, you know exactly where your money is being spent and how much is being spent on each element of that particular budget. Having a budget can help you to practice money recycling. It helps to keep you organized and keeps your financial goals on track. Another money habit I would like to mention today is live below your means. Now, I am going to assume that everyone would be able to guess which category that particular element would fit. And that is obviously a good money habit to practice. Now, as a rule of thumb, it is best to try to live at least 15 to 20% below your income. This way, you will find that you won't be having to scramble and be living from paycheck to paycheck. You will not be required to supplement your income with loans or anything such as that, because you will already be living below your means and therefore already have an amount that is greater than what you need. With that, you will also be able to easily cover something that comes upon you, something that is unforeseen, which is going to happen while living in this world. The next money habit we will talk about today is pay your bills early or on time. Now, can you guess what category that would fit? Again, that is a good money habit to practice. Now, not everyone knows that when you pay your bills late, it actually attracts a fee. This can come in the form of a late fee, for example, a utility bill. It can also be in the form of interest for some sort of a loan that you may be paying. At the end of the day, while these amounts in themselves may not be a very significant amount, over time it will accumulate to a significant amount and is simply a waste of money. Another money habit we will talk about today is saving what you have left. Now, this particular money habit falls into the bad money habit section. Now, you're going to say, what is it that could be wrong with saving? It's not the element of saving that is the problem. It's the fact that you are saving what you have left. What if you spend and have nothing left? It simply means that you won't have an amount that you saved. In this instance, it would be best to pay yourself first. It simply means that before you start removing money for expenses that you have, you would have already secured an amount for your savings. One of the best ways to do this is to actually automate your savings. You can do this by either setting up some sort of a standing order with your bank. You can also set up recurring transfers through your online banking system. And you can also have your employer do a salary deduction for you. That way, you won't even get the opportunity to see these funds. They would be sent directly to your savings account. Another money habit that we use as humans is treat yourself. I mean, why not? You deserve it, right? You worked hard. Your colleagues drive nice cars. You're doing the same amount of work, so you should be driving a nice car too, right? What area do you believe this particular money habit would fall? This is actually a bad money habit. It's never a good idea to try to live up to the Joneses. Everyone's financial goals are different. Everyone has their own path in life, their own financial obligations and targets. This means that while you may be able to afford something, it doesn't necessarily mean that you should get it or you should get it at this time. So the reverse money habit for that would be to tell yourself to wait. Did you see that? Wait. No, you're not telling yourself no. You're just telling yourself to wait. This is not you cheating yourself or depriving yourself of anything that you actually want. It's actually you giving yourself the opportunity to achieve your goals. There was obviously a reason why you had not yet purchased that nice car, or why it is that you haven't taken that vacation just yet. Just practice telling yourself to wait. It will be worth it in the long run. Another money habit we will talk about today is save like there is no tomorrow. Where do you think this one would fit? Would it be a good money habit or is it a bad money habit? Well, if you guess that it's a bad money habit, then you guessed right. And again, you're going to be wondering, how is it that it can be bad to save? Now, once you have a well-kept emergency fund, there is no need to have any additional funds sitting in a regular savings account. Keeping your money in a regular savings or checking account will only serve to decrease your financial strength. And this is because of inflation. Your dollar will lose value over time, and the interest that comes with that savings account will not be able to cover. Even the best or highest paying interest account will not be able to beat inflation. So the better money habit for this is to invest your money. You have to invest your money to make it work for you. This way it will be able to generate an amount that is much greater than what those interests would have done in a regular savings account. So you can choose to invest in stocks or bonds if it is that you would like to trade, for example, on Forex. You can trade currency, you can invest in real estate, you can purchase vehicles to build rental companies, start your own business. Whatever it is you need to make your money work for you. It can't just sit in a regular savings or checking account because it will lose its value. Another money habit I would like to talk about today is to maintain your cost of living with increase. Now, if you guess that this is a good money habit, then you guessed right. It simply means that if it is that you should find yourself with, say, a promotion or you have been able to create another stream of income, it just means that your earnings have gone up. Maintain your current cost of living. This way, you will actually see value from the increase that you have gotten. If it is that you should, for example, upgrade your car or your phone or maybe your housing just because you have found yourself with more money, then it means you're going to be living just as how you were living before. So you will not actually have this amount to put to work in order to, over time, create abundance for yourself, right? Then you can say, for example, your bonuses, any extras that you may have gotten, put it to work for you. Remember, practice telling yourself to wait. And the last money habit I would like to mention today is to set specific goals. And that, of course, falls in the good money habit category. And yes, I find it's not really a money habit per se, but it is certainly something that can help bring you into abundance. It's not enough to get up and hope and dream and know, for example, where you want to end up. You would need to set specific goals. You would need to write down where you expect to be in a particular area by a particular time frame. When you do that, you're able to track your progress. It will help you to stay the course, and it will help you to realize that you are seeing growth irrespective of how minimal it may be. A dream written down with a date becomes a goal. A goal broken down into steps becomes a plan. And a plan backed by action becomes a dream that comes true. Well, that's it for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Remember to subscribe to my channel, and good luck with your spending and money habits. Take care.